The heavy bowgun in Monster Hunter Now is very easy to use. Simply tap to shoot, swipe to dodge, and if you don't do anything, it automatically blocks for you. Who would have thought that getting rewarded for doing nothing would feel so awesome? Well, the heavy bowgun does have very simple controls, but it is a very complex weapon. It comes with all these different ammo types with different recoils and reload speeds. Knowing how to manage all these different ammo types will be the key to mastering the heavy bowgun. So in this video, I'll be breaking down all the different heavy bowgun ammo types to see how much reload speed or recoil down each bullet requires. And I'll show you how to use them effectively. When crafting a heavy bowgun, you have to consider three things: the ammo types, how much recoil it has, and how fast the reload speed is. You get all those information on this table alone here in the weapons description. This column is the ammo type. This is the number of bullets in one clip.
They're mags, not clips. Stop saying clips, you look stupid here.
This is how strong the recoil is, and the last column is its reload speed. Written on this table is all the information you will need when making your heavy bowgun build. And yes, the weapon you choose will dictate your build, how much recoil down or reload speed you need to equip. So first, let's talk about recoil. Currently in Monster Hunter Now, the heavy bowgun ammos have 4 different recoil types: low, average, high, and wyvern. For ammo types with average recoil, you only need 1 point of recoil down, and any more gives no additional benefits. Having recoil 1, 2, and 3 all shoot at the same speed regardless of the ammo type. As long as it has average recoil, you only need 1 point of recoil down. The piercing ammo for most heavy bowguns have average recoil. Well, except for the superior Elder Dragon weapons, which have low recoil for piercing rounds. And yes, in my opinion, piercing ammo is one of the easiest ammo types you can use. It has insane range, great for mid to long range combat, and you can sit far from the monster, far from any danger, and still output a ton of damage. Positioning is not much of an issue, as long as you aim at the general direction of the weak spot. The bullet will pierce through the monster and still hit the weak spot. But it's the complete opposite story when it comes to spread. Now this ammo type also has average recoil, but this time good positioning is required. You have to pay close attention to the reticle and make sure it's big and orange before shooting. The range for spread is very short, so you have to stick close to the monster to deal optimal damage. So this ammo type is perfect for the Giga Chads out there who love to stare down the monster right in their face. Now the other ammo type with average recoil is the poison and sleep bullets. They're single shot bullets that build up status on the monster. Functions pretty much the same way as any status weapon. Next, let's move on to the high recoil ammo types. Things get pretty interesting with high recoil, as the effects of recoil down varies for some ammo types. The slicing ammo type has high recoil. These are rounds that stick to the monster and burst, dealing cutting damage. Perfect for severing tails. As you can see, ammo types with high recoil knocks back the hunter off their feet. Level 1 recoil down is not even enough to limit the high recoil, and we only start to see the difference with recoil down level 2. Our hunter no longer jumps back after firing. And with recoil down level 3, it limits the recoil further and you shoot faster. But the effects of recoil down level 3 is minimal, and I think you can get away with just level 2 recoil down. But aside from slicing ammo, cluster ammo and sticky ammo both have high recoil, but they only need recoil 2 to limit the knockback. Having recoil down 3 will have the same effects as recoil down 2. Now the sticky ammo is unique that it sticks to the monster, and when it explodes, it deals KO damage. So make sure to land these bullets on the monster's head. For the cluster ammo, I find this ammo type very hard to land. It shoots out in an arc, and when it hits the monster, it breaks into 3 bombs. So ideally you want to land this shot on top of the monster to ensure that all 3 bombs hit. It deals good damage, but it's very easy to miss. The travel time on this bullet is very long, and if the monster moves, it misses completely. And if you shoot it at the wrong angle, it can go over the monster, completely missing it. Overall, not a big fan of this ammo type. But what I am a big fan of is the new Wyvern ammo. This ammo type charges up for one big explosion, outputting insane damage. Its recoil type is Wyvern. No amounts of recoil down can limit this bad boy's knockback. You only get 2 shots, so make sure it counts. And lastly, we have ammo types with low recoil. For this ammo type, you don't need any recoil down skills at all. So now, let's move on to reload speeds. The majority of the heavy bowguns in Monster Hunter now have either slow or very slow reload speeds. There are some exceptions that have fast reload speeds, but they're not on the heavy bowguns with high damage. So, for ammo types with very slow reload speeds, you only start to see the benefits with reload speed 3. The animation changes and you no longer kneel down to reload, but even then the animation is pretty long. For ammo types with slow reload, it varies depending on the ammo. With Wyvern ammo, reload speed 1 doesn't make a difference. The reload animation only becomes faster with reload speed 2. This is the sweet spot, as reload 3 is just the same as reload speed 2. For other ammo types with slow reload, level 1 still doesn't make a difference, but level 3 now reloads faster than level 2, but only by a little. Now most of the ammo types that we want to be using have very slow reload speeds, and manually reloading them is not ideal. So there are 2 ways to skip this lengthy animation. One way is to perfect dodge attacks, but unlike the light bowgun which reloads the whole clip, perfect dodging with the heavy bowgun only reloads 1 bullet, but it does buff up the damage of all the remaining bullets in the clip. But if reloading just 1 bullet is not enough, then you might want to consider the new defensive loading skill. Whenever you guard an attack, it will reload up to 3 bullets. The problem is, the shield on the heavy bowgun is not the best, and you'll need to equip some guard skills to limit the knockback and lessen the chip damage. You can perfect guard with the heavy bowgun and it will reload 1 bullet, but it is hard to pull off. I haven't tested out just how much guard you actually need for the heavy bowgun cause I'll run out of potions, but I'll be sure to test it out over the next few days. Now, recoil and reload speeds are not the only factors that you have to consider when crafting a heavy bowgun. You also have to think about which special move you want. The unique thing about the heavy bowgun is that it comes with 2 special moves, Wyvern Snipe and Wyvern Heart. Depending on the heavy bowgun, it will either have one of these 2. When activating Wyvern Snipe, your hunter goes prone and zooms in on the monster. It fires a single sniper round, piercing through the monster and planting bombs with a delayed explosion. It deals big explosions all at once, unlike the Wyvern Heart. Wyvern Heart, on the other hand, turns your heavy bowgun into a machine gun that fires multiple rounds in quick successions. This special move is so much fun, but why can't you move while firing like in Monster Hunter World? It would have been so much better if we could just move a little bit and close in on the monster. Now you also have to consider that Wyvern Heart is also very easy to mess up, and you might end up hitting non-weak spots. So in my opinion, Wyvern Snipe can output more consistent damage and you can use it in any scenario. With Wyvern Fire, you have to make sure that the monster won't move or else it'll be a harder target to hit. But overall, I'm still enjoying both special moves. With all this information, we now know what skills to equip, and I can't wait to try out all sorts of heavy bowgun builds. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my next heavy bowgun build videos. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.